Our second exercise in Python, time in an elevator. So calculate the number of seconds from when we order the elevator till we reach the destination floor. Okay, let's say an example. First of all, it asks me in which floor am I now. So let's assume I'm in floor 2. It asks me, what is your destination floor? Let's assume I want to reach floor number 5. It asks me in which floor is the elevator now. Let's assume it's in floor 1. And it tells me the total time is 17. How can 17? Let's see. In each floor, the elevator stops. It stops for 5 seconds. The time to travel between each floor is 3 seconds. Assumption, the elevator doesn't stop in mid-floors, only in the floor where the person waited and in the destination floor. So in that example, the elevator needs to come from floor number 1, in where it is now, to floor number 2, to open the door for 5 seconds, and then travel from floor 2 to floor 5. And it says the time to travel between each floor is 3 seconds. So we need to make that calculation. But first of all, note, I want to show you a new command. The command abs, absolute. Absolute in math is giving the absolute value. So if I want to print abs on -17, the value is 17. Why is that relevant for that question? Because the elevator might be in a lower floor or an upper floor. And if I want to calculate how many floors the elevator needs to travel, it might be a negative number, but the time is still like it is positive. Even if she travel for 3 floors, it's 3 floors for the calculation. Okay? So I want you to try this exercise now and come back to me after you finish. So, first of all, we are going to declare the constants. There are 2 constants in this question. How many seconds it waits when it reaches the floor and how many minutes it takes to travel between each floor. The input needs to be where am I now, where do I want to reach, and where is the elevator now. And the calculation, this is the mathematical part of this question. I guess that might be the part that is more difficult for some of you. And at the end, display the output. I want to say something about the math calculation. This question is not a Python question. This is an exercise that I can give to any kid in school, okay? You, first of all, need to find out the formula. What is the mathematical calculation that you want to make? The first part and the second part are Python part. The last part is Python part. If you get confused with the calculation part, know that your problem is not in Python. Go try. I'm going to show you my solution. So here it is. First of all, declare the constants. So time per floor stop is 5. Time between floors is 3. Next, I need to read the input. 3 inputs. Current floor. This is a whole number. That's why I convert the input to be int. In which floor are you? Second input. What is your destination floor? Also int input. And a last input, in which floor is the elevator now, also int input. Now I have all the data. Now I can make my calculation. Number of floors, first of all. I calculate how many floors the elevator needs to travel to reach me. So it's elevator current floor minus current floor. And I wrapped it with abs because I want to get an absolute number. I might be at floor 5 and the elevator at floor 3. So 3 minus 5 is -2, but it's still 2 floors. And it might be the opposite. Second thing, I want to calculate the total time till the elevator reaches me. So number of floors, multiply time between floor, plus time per floor stop. This is the time till the elevator reaches my floor. This is the time that it stays in my floor. Now I want to calculate the rest. So once again, I put in number of floor, the absolute value of destination floor minus current floor. How many floors the elevator needs to travel until it reaches the destination. And now I say total time is the total time I've already calculated in the first part, plus number of floors multiply time between floors. Okay, this is a very long calculation. That's why I separate it into 2 parts. The part till the elevator reaches my floor and the part that the elevator leaves from my floor to destination floor. I could have written it also in a one long calculation, but it was too long for me, so I preferred to cut it to half. After calculating the calculation, we need to display the output. The total time is total time seconds. Here I chose to use the plus sign, okay, so I wrote the text in an str. I could have, of course, used the comma instead without the str. So this is the solution for the second exercise. Please go over it and make sure you can write it by yourself. Even if you saw my solution, make sure that you understand it and can do it by yourself.